Hi, I'm Maxine. This is my final semester in international business, and this video is actually going to be my final work before my graduation ceremony. I was doing architecture for 3 years before, but during my study back then, I was actually doing better in conveying ideas and selling design rather than produce an actual one. Therefore, I decided to be a businesswoman. Back to the main story, this video is going to talk about how I'm going to carry all the things I've learned in this university forward to my future career. According to the MBTI test I took in class, my personality is INTJ, which stands for introverted, intuitive, thinking, and judging. With this personality, I have a lot of pioneering thinking and I care less about others' recognition. I tend to make decisions based on reasoning and facts, and I try to minimize the effects from emotional consideration. This personality had given me a lot of advantage in career, but this unit had me realize its deficiency in employability. There was this time when we were discussing about whether to dismiss a very old royal employee who has minimum value to the company, and I immediately decided to dismiss this guy with a very focused consideration on maximizing the spend's efficiency. But one of my teammates who has much more consideration on humanity and emotion, and she pointed out that my decision is actually going to show that the company is having a devalue manner toward royalty, and many talents that we are currently having now will may actually distrust the company and there was a chance to hop to other place. So her word had me realize that a consideration on emotion and humanity will be a must in the decision that I'm going to make in the future. Looking back to my university life, I do love how the school always try to make us to practice the theory in the real world. There was this unit that I took before that I was mentored by a local startup company in Perth. I was working with them to solve some problem that they were facing back then. I was able to practice my digital marketing skills to help them get rid of the sensation from Google, from TikTok, and from Instagram. And I was exposed to minority group, the disability population, and I was able to know their consuming mentality. And actually, this very real experience and knowledge helped me to get my internship that I will be on board right after my graduation, which is also about selling prosthetic limbs. Currently, I'm looking for positions in procurement, expatriates, or in PR because my ultimate goal is to own a cross-border trading business myself, and I will need to have a consistent income so I will be able to save money as the principal for my own business. I know that I'm very good at digital marketing right now, but I will still need many practical experience in other aspects of the entrepreneurship, such as supply chain management and procurement audits. Um, the good category that I'm considering selling is actually sensitive to many major social media platforms. Therefore, experience in PR will be also extremely beneficial to me. Um, my target markets will be Middle East countries such as Saudi Arabia. Therefore, I do plan to pay visits over there at least twice before the actual start of my business. If I'm not following this path, then maybe I will own a coffee bean trade, which is going to be partnered with my friends. Beside my university life, I was a part-time barista for 3 years in specialty coffee shops. My trainer who taught me how to produce coffee back in China, and we are still a very good friend now. He's actually a very well-reputed coffee bean roaster in the area, and he owns a very professional coffee bean roastery. He's not very good at doing business, and he had asked me multiple times about if I want to join them and we can start our business together. So basically, I will help him to market his brand and to help him to sell his coffee bean to all over the world. I don't have to worry anything about the money, then I will choose to own a B&B hotel. Even though I have quit architecture before, I still have a lot of passion in this area. Creating a comfortable living space had been my biggest hobby in my life. If I own a hotel, then I'll have more room to design and to try out the styles that I would like to try. Besides, I can use the rent collected from the customers as the mortgage repayments to the purchase for this estate property. I will have to remind myself about the work-life balance in my future life because I have a extremely target-oriented mindset that the progress and the schedule will literally just take all of my attention. Back in architecture, I had never cared about the work-life balance, and I would just work to the point that I forgot to sleep and I forgot to eat. And as a result, I shrink almost 40 kilos during my first year of studying and some health issue, and that's never going to happen again. Some people will remind themselves about the love, the passion of their life, but me, on the opposite, I will need to remind myself about the reality and the validation of my plan. Because I tend to be too into my vision and my interests, and sometimes I just forget to evaluate the reality and to break down the big plan into small plans. Therefore, the sensibility of the real world is a must in the future. Looking back to my whole university life, I have learned many useful skills such as digital marketing, elevator pitch, supply chain management, and more. But these units, enhancing business mind, had me realize that I still have some deficiency in my employability that I can work on with immediately in my coming future time. In the end, the graduation is never the termination, but a brand new start. Just like the Lego piece I produced to represent myself in the class, which is a loaded cargo ship, I'm ready to load all the skills I have now and my deficiency also to start my new voyage. Thank you.